Grand Prix has been having a hard time of it lately. I think we have an intermittent issue. Runs great, but then for no reason or no causable source, it'll start to stumble, like the timing is way off, can stall, runs rough. I've changed the idle air control motor with another one from another car, which may or may not work. Cleaned the mass airflow sensor, changed the ignition control module, but I did leave the coils. But it really seems to be something more systematic related. Only codes I'm showing is a Lean O2 sensor. So my guess is because the problem's so intermittent and it can be on the road or it can be sitting here idling, I'm guessing that it might be the crank sensor. So that's what this video is about, is we're going to be replacing the crank sensor on my Grand Prix. We'll keep this kitty, it's loud enough. And hopefully I'm going to start it up here and you'll kind of see what's going on. So if you have that problem going on as well, you can kind of think, oh, this will be fun. So let's go ahead and start it. I've also checked the fuel pressure. It's also good. I've been using my ODB2 reader to see if there's anything crazy going on. Doesn't seem to be. So let's give it a start, see if it will start. Co-pilot's on the mirror. It can idle fine and it can run fine, and then it just kind of drops out like something electrical starting to die. The smoke is just synthetic oil and leaky valve covers. I'm hoping to have a fairly low narration video so it's easier to edit, so I'm going to tell you what we're going to do and then I'm just going to do it and you guys can enjoy some of the action as it goes on. Behind this panel here, and we'll pop it out with some panel pullers, is we have the harmonic balancer. It's got one nut in the center that we'll have to remove. I'm going to try using an impact wrench first. If not, then we're going to have to build a bar to keep it from turning so that we can power it off. Then we have the actual harmonic balancer. We've got 3 screws. They're 1/4 inch by 28. That's a fine threaded bolt, grade 8, that we'll use for our harmonic balancer puller. You'll watch me take that off, and then there's a plastic cover we remove, and then there's the sensor, which you'll see we'll remove. Put the new one on, put everything back together again, and hopefully it'll be a cute little video. Anyway, here we go. And this is just a gonna break on me clip plastic piece. I am told. Well, that was fun. We got the old one out. No surprises, just like other YouTube videos. It just came out just fine. The old one had a little bit of metal filings on the magnet, and that's no big deal. Here's the new one. It's the highest end Napa one. I happened to get it at a good price. It's also 4 pins as well. Everything kind of matches the same, as you can see here. So we're hoping that it's gonna work a lot better for us. I'm gonna go ahead and work my way back now. We never pulled the whole cover off. I guess you don't have to if you're careful. That other pin's kind of hard to release to get this whole plastic cover off, and often it's broken, so I didn't bother, and it looks like I didn't have to. So the key putting this on is we've got this center pin here, which I'm going to lubricate. It sits on that other pin. We'll get her lined up, get the screws back on, tighten them down, and then we're just going to work our way right back out. Once we get the cover back on, and plug the sensor back in, then we're going to put the harmonic balancer back on. That'll be interesting. We'll use the bolt to pull it back onto the pulley. I might use a little bit of impact. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. Just to speed things along. And then we're putting everything, you know, the belt on and the cover on, and we're done. So it's not that far. It's just getting things off is difficult. Putting things on isn't so bad. So that's where we're going. So let's keep on trucking. We're almost there. In retrospect, it's better to take this plate off. Just be sure to release that back one. The pinhole or the guide pin for this unit, it's a little tight, and I don't know if it's because it's the Napa thing or whatever. I'd like to drill it out a hair, but that's scary to do because you don't want it to move, right? That's the timing of your engine. So I'm gonna see if I can just gently kind of do each bolt a little bit, each turn, and kind of walk it back onto its pin. See how it goes. If it gets too tight too early, maybe we won't do that, but I gotta get the cover out to do that with any sort of speed. So, pop that last one off. So that's that. It did work down just fine, kind of working it back and forth and making sure that pin wasn't hanging up and wiggling it. And it is about flush with the front, which is where the other one was. I kind of checked for that before. So these are nice and tight. What tight? I don't know. They're tight. The sensor has metal sleeves on the plastic, so you're not actually squishing the plastic. You're actually just squishing the metal sleeve, so you're not going to actually hurt the plastic unless you go nuclear. So they're tight there. So next is the cover, and then the plug, and then the harmonic balancer. And of course my light here is handy, but it causes that flicker. We'll try with that, see how well you guys can go. The key here is remember your keyway, which for mine is right about 9 o'clock, just a hair below it. So let's see how we go with that. Ah, this thing is heavy. I don't know how. Oh, definitely gonna engage it, so perfect. Got my wonderful and amazing JCPenney brand torque meter. Back when JCPenney was cool. And we're gonna crank it up to, yeah, 140. That's safe. It's a lot, but it's not like crazy if I'm way over. Okay, it is a lot. Holy crap. One more to go here, guy. It's got to move the motor if it's going to be good, right? I have to undo this rotate it so it'll click in where I want it to go. Alright, this should be the final kick. So we're pushing. This is a swinging arm torque bar. That's 120. That's probably pretty close. Go a smidge more. Why not? You're gonna break it. Do it hardcore style. Boom, perfect. Let's get the rest of that on there. That's it. 140. I'm not going to link to it, but it's in the playlist of my Grand Prix videos, which I have a ton of. Stuff that down there, it'll be fine. I had to replace the tensioner anyway, so if you need to know how to take your belt off and put it back on, use that video for sure. Harmonic balancer is torqued down. Sensors on. Somebody mentioned something about needing to reset something. The internet said, I don't know. I can't. My tool doesn't really have anything to reset, so we're just gonna go, yeah, key in, key on. And I gotta double check, make sure there's no tools under the hood. Be right back. Okay, here goes nothing. Hey, the tachometer works, so the sensor's working, right? Got that going for us. Don't know what the code's for yet. Well, I know it's for O2, but if it threw a new code or not, that's the thing about having a constant check engine light. You never know when the new ones show up. I guess next weekend I'm fixing the exhaust. It's starting to get a little dark out. Now we get to play Grand Prix roulette tomorrow when we go to work. In terms of, did I fix it? I'm going to drive it around a little bit, maybe take it for a spin, see if it does anything. But Grand Prix roulette is where you park it in front of another car in the anticipation that it will start and move. Otherwise, you got to push the Grand Prix out of the way to get the other car to go to work. So far, so good. Well, alright, that's how we changed the crank sensor on my 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix 3.8 liter naturally aspirated motor. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them. Questions, ask them. I love to answer questions. Shout out to all the people on YouTube who have done this before. Thank you, I appreciate the information. I'm going to put more in the description as to the tools I used. Clearly it wasn't crazy, but those bolts for the harmonic balancer puller are important because you need them. I got 3-inch, you need 3.5 would be a lot better, to be honest with you, if you can get them that big. And with that, I'll do probably I'm going to shut the car down, slow-mo, crank, turn over, so you can look at the harmonic balancer spin on start.